We are into the grand finals of the Fear Fest Junior in Europe. Dralii versus Nwpo. Nwpo is going to have to win 2 series if he wants to take the $1,000 winner take all. Chat, here we go. The grand finals of a nice small little tournament. Tournament small enough that you yourself wanted to name it Junior. We have Nwpo versus Dralii in the grand final of the Fear Fest Junior, a rematch of the winners finals. Very clearly, the 2 best playing players, I think, really, of active ones players on the EU server right now. Of course, there's players we would have above them. Those guys not active in the one scenes. These 2 are, and Dralii specifically is doing the Dralii act, where he leaves the 1v1 scene and then re-arrives just to dominate and take out the best of the best. Nwpo needs 2 straights. 2 straight, this best of 5 and another, if he wants to take the $1,000. Last time he played Dralii, it was close, but it was in favor of Dralii. What did chat have this time around? Dralii, of course, in case this is one of the first matches you've been able to catch, or first video you're watching, is a Canadian player, originally a Canadian player, but ever since he's been in the Rocket League scene, has been living in Morocco, and is speculated to be moving to France in the near future, which he will be able to play RLCS from there. Cannot play in Morocco right now. Nwpo is a top player from the Middle East. Proven so in the first split that he did play. He played in the RLCS for 1 split, dominated on what became the 2nd best team in MENA behind the Falcons, before it was discovered that he had cheated when he was 14 years old and had played on someone else's account in order to try and qualify for the RLCS or something. Therefore, he was given the ban that everyone else gets when that's discovered, which is a year-long ban. A year-long ban that is very close to ending. A lot of people wondered whether or not Nwpo would still be as good as he was, because when he did get banned, he was one of the best players in the game, I would say. Was he going to fall off? Was he going to stay as crisp as ever? Well, the answer is yes. Doesn't look like he's fallen off at all. Finds himself in the grand final here against Dralii. Why was Nas versus Nwpo a best of 3? There was no best of 3s. So if you thought there was, then there's a miscommunication. Maybe Wikipedia has it wrong. Nwpo right now up 2 as he loses a bit of control over this air dribble. Dralii doing well in net. That's been the difference for Nwpo in his game, was just top tier defense to go along with his very usual top tier offense. Despite Ness doing what would be more than enough on many defenders in the game, could not get through Nwpo. Dralii was showing a bit of that himself here, but they're going to combine to pinch this ball into the corner and out in front for Nwpo. Nwpo in the orange, Dralii in the blue, because Dralii comes in as the upper bracket player. So he got to pick his color today. He picked blue. Nwpo air dribble passive. Free jump by Dralii. Is able to intercept it on the landing. And Nwpo, though, just converts it quickly for a 6th goal. Nwpo in the zone here. And what is a do-or-die game or do-or-die match? Dralii should essentially consider this a do-or-die. I don't know if Nwpo is able to get the reset if Dralii comes into that next match as the favorite still. I think both these players very evenly matched, and I think whoever wins this first match is probably a sign of who's playing better today. So I would probably have Nwpo in the follow-up match if he's able to win this one. He's definitely on pace to winning game number 1. Dralii trying to get Nwpo awkward in net with this initial shot. Nwpo has been so smooth. Has his boost stolen. Low 50 from Dralii. Sent off the line of where he wanted to be a little bit by the contact. And oh, the fake by Dralii. Can he get this shot on target? He can't. He needed a post double in order to finish it. Luckily for him, Nwpo is completely starved. Every other amount of boost, even as much as like 10, I think, Nwpo is going to counter and score off of it. But because he had nothing, Dralii lives to see another day, although not sure he really does. Down 4 with a minute left to go. Nwpo, no way he finds a way to double this. Dralii to play a bit of keep away. Surprisingly, Nwpo being aggressive here late. I think we just hit a follower goal. A follower goal that I set so long ago, not even thinking about it. But congratulations to everyone who followed. As we hit 4,000 or 40,000, 46,969. And if you want to know the follower who did it, it was, of course, 31312225. And we're excited to have you here. 31312225. Nwpo just camping behind the ball in the final moments, guaranteeing that no immediate shot is going to be made. Some sort of fight for the ball will have to be had, and that guarantees the amount of time off the clock will be enough to secure the game. So game number 1 in what could be a long 6 wins that Nwpo needs. Gonna go in his favor. 31312225. Next Zen confirmed. High goat. Game number 2. Dralii needs a regain. Air dribble over the top of Nwpo. A low air dribble at that. All he has to do is pretty much just single jump the ball, because Nwpo had set up shadowed. Wanted Dralii to take the ball to him, but didn't like having to wait. So he decided, never mind, gonna 3-point turn and change this into a more aggressive defensive play, and all of that is very readable for Dralii. The pre-flip underneath the ball. Dralii, such a nice shot. We'll watch it from Nwpo's perspective. Dralii falling so far away from the ball makes it almost impossible to know where he's going to get that touch after he uses the flip. Chat, there's a disease in chat. The disease is typing luck after every good play by a player. It's a disease we must eradicate. Nwpo launching this one high enough to the back wall. Dralii maybe thinking about going to get it. No, I knew addressing it would cause everyone to say it more. But I just couldn't help it. I can't help watching Dralii hit a banger of a shot like that. Very 100% calculated and in his control, and someone just rips a luck right after. Nwpo, very straightforward dribble as he takes a 2-mile-an-hour straight line towards Dralii. Dralii, I think, was interested in maybe starting a dribble from that top corner, but when he saw how gung-ho Nwpo was being, he just backed off and said, sure, you can tap the ball to me. I'll take it here on the back wall. The problem is Nwpo always seems to find a way. Positions that for other players would be mistakes to be so aggressive. Nwpo's recoveries and movement always makes it work out. You know, I say that Nwpo's recoveries are so solid because he, more than anyone else, forces himself to recover. How do you get good at getting back to the play? Well, fly yourself past the play very, very often, and you'll be forced to figure it out. Dralii's going to get a perfect 50 here to tie the game. Follow it up with immediate kickoff as well. I think both these guys taking standard kickoffs the right side of the ball, trying to flip left, but Nwpo a bit too centered. Dralii switching up to the wave dash after winning the kickoff with the standard. It's always a good idea to stay one step ahead. Dralii, bounce dribble into the long shots, has the power as Nwpo hands the ball over. The last bit of boost that he has, you want to try and avoid that situation as much as possible. You're going to be falling to the ground from above the crossbar heights with no boost. You better have just absolutely boomed the ball somewhere untouchable. Nwpo, wow, found a way around Dralii. Not easy to do from this close to the back wall. His first touch was deeper into the blue side, which is not normally what you see people trying to do. They're trying to chip the ball away from it, give themselves a better angle. Dralii back into his half. I'm sure he was thinking, no way Nwpo actually dives on this right, but then remembered, oh yeah, it's Nwpo. Dralii just a bit of an angle away from being able to double that in. Nwpo doesn't dive for the first time in a while, instead shadows and then backflips to fly underneath the play. That's going to be Nwpo deciding, never mind, I'm never ever shadowing again. I'm going to go back to just diving on everything. Dralii missed boost. Nwpo wants to capitalize. What a save from Dralii. Not only did he recover to save the ball, but he had it flying off the post as well to put him right on offense immediately. Slow dribble now as Dralii looks to read Nwpo's early defensive attempts. Nwpo trying to come off the wall to meet him there, had to fly straight down to the ground. And then Dralii threatens the high pop shot as he catches the ball, so Nwpo shifts up onto the wall to cover that. Dralii goes underneath. 8-4. Dralii with the response that he needed. Dralii wanted the demo on Nwpo as he landed at the midfield. Instead, it's going to be Nwpo demoing Dralii. Dralii, after missing on the demo, has to play from behind the ball. He has to, force a possession play into his back corner. Really no other choice. That can often get awkward enough to make you a sitting duck. For a demo from Nwpo. Oh my goodness, Nwpo! How did he keep it out? His 50s around his net have been immaculate. Somehow, some way, there was a pixel of that ball. Not in the net. This time, Nwpo doesn't want the tight angle shot. He's going to back off of it. Dralii will play the ball away from him. He wants a free dribble. Nwpo wants to take it away from him, and Dralii says, you have to let me have it. I want my dribble, and you will give it to me, and if you don't, I'll just pinch this off the wall and score on you. Nwpo wants to go next. So we will finish this. So we head to game number 3. All tied up. Game number 3. Dralii forcing the first kickoff into the corner. We've seen not really any close games so far. I think Nwpo controlled the first one to the tune of 6-2 or something like that. Maybe even got up to 10. I think it was just, at some point it was 6-2, and I don't think the gap was ever really closed. Dralii soliciting a forfeit out of Nwpo in game number 2. Nwpo flipping away from the 50. Actually does well to control it. Give him another opportunity, but gets his boost taken. So I'm say his boost. It is Dralii's back corner. The ball slowly rolling down the field with Nwpo and Dralii just swinging around for 50 after 50. But eventually, Dralii pulls away. That's because Nwpo thought about the reverse challenge. Off the landing, he thought, I can maybe flip back into this. But didn't fully commit to it. Couldn't get his momentum back towards the ball quick enough. Nwpo, what a shot. On the air dribble. Gets the reset. And air rolls around in order to front flip the ball at the tail end of his car. And it's all so pure. Nwpo, kickoff goal, no. Just wide. Dralii did enough. Well, it's going to come slightly later. Dralii did enough to convince Nwpo not to try and dive on that. Dralii, nice single jump to keep it away. Saved his flip to wave dash and recover quickly. And that's what helps secure him the counterattack. Not that Nwpo was really going to be anywhere close. He was all the way in Dralii's net. Dralii wants a kickoff goal, and he gets it. Crossbar down. Unreal placement. Dralii sees Nwpo trying to be proactive in defense before he had started anything, so decides to just pull off the ball and see if he can win a 50. Even though he did, the follow-up for Nwpo goes in his favor. Who do you think has the most potential to become top 3 in 1v1 with a little improvement? That's an interesting question. Dralii? Right? Did we just say Dralii? Because who is top 3? Rawas, Zen, and then, I think people have Moxie or Daniel. But you're talking about being a top 3 1v1er. I think Vatira puts some work in. He doesn't become a top 3 1v1er necessarily. But Vatira's a good pick if you're talking about somebody who isn't really much of a 1v1er and puts work into 1v1. But top 3 is no joke. Only Zens go from not playing 1v1 at all to instantly being top 3, despite not having a lot of 1v1 history. Nwpo, air dribble bump to put himself within 1. Dralii, another kickoff loss. Going to cost him the 100 boost. You can see him pathing over the semicircle. He probably actually has a ton to work with by that point. But the problem is he's going to be out of position as he has to spend all his time picking up pads. He got himself 30. Decided the best way to try and save this air dribble bump attempt was off the back wall. But Nwpo defended it well. Nwpo not able to get a reset. Get the ball past Dralii. Wow, what a pinch. I assume they pinched it. Maybe it's just a beat by Nwpo. Squishy boy, thank you for the prime. It does look like just a beat. It seemed like Dralii was going to be able to get a touch. Yeah, North America plays tomorrow. We'll finish off that side of the tournament. Yo, Squishy boy. Not only throwing a prime, but quickly throwing 10 gifted afterwards. Thank you. Nwpo's going to celebrate. This was for Squishy boy. Hopefully Squishy boy is a Nwpo fan. Nwpo's popping the ball to the ceiling and doubling in to get a 2-goal lead. Dralii, oh my goodness. Not able to convert on that kickoff because Nwpo makes the goal line save and keeps the ball on the goal line. Dralii's actually having some spectacular saves on the other side of the field. He's going to be bumped off, and Nwpo can't quite convert on it. Somehow, he hits the inside of the post and has the ball bounce away. Doesn't get much closer than that. Dralii, right now, he's struggling to reset on boost. He finally does, but will it be at the cost of a solid shot from Nwpo? Seems like no. Seems like Dralii should be able to gain a possession here. It can be tough to get them started on the back wall, but Nwpo will give him space, and it is going to be an air triple bump, a long distance one at that, and Nwpo converts for a goal. You need to make the bump happen much closer to the moment that you stop dribbling. It's pretty tough to fly far away from the ball and still connect on a demo like Dralii just did. Minute and 11 seconds. And crazier comebacks have happened. Dralii needs Nwpo to dive. I was going to say he needs to win the kickoffs in order to do it. Another option is for Nwpo to win the kickoff, and then despite still being up, go for an aggressive dive with 0 boost on Dralii's net. Dralii possession in his favor. Trying to play a low 50 on target. Nwpo, you see, dashing his way back to net. And is there in time to send Dralii's shots to the moon and into the corner. Dralii, is he going to try and get a demo? I think he's bailing on the demo. Too long distance of an attempt. Nwpo can't get his reset quick enough before Dralii is there to meet him. Nwpo's on offense, and he has Dralii dancing around the field. Nice fake by Nwpo. Dralii wants to go next. Can't really blame Dralii for this early challenge. He had to do something. Just really smart play by Nwpo to use his advantage to extend it even further. Nwpo, 1 game win away from resetting the brackets and trying to grab that $1,000. Game number 4. Will we see another heavy win for one of these two? But the other gives up early. I don't know. It's going to be tougher to make Dralii want to tap out here, with the next loss being the one that will reset the bracket. Nwpo, a demo, will be the reason for the first goal. Dralii reset. 50 forced down to the ground. He was stuck with the ball. Decided to use his flip, but not to much success. Let's just give the ball over to Nwpo. Oh my goodness. Wow, Dralii. 50 in that over the top of Nwpo's car, forcing him back into his corner. Not easy to do. Nwpo's going for a high-speed double, and he hits it. We watched it from Dralii's perspective. We have to watch it again from Nwpo. Just a booming setup and a perfect read, of course. We expect no less. And you can see just how unsavable that is when we watched it first from Dralii's POV. Squishy Boy, been watching you on YouTube. since you started. I was a bit of a hater at the start because I was just a Johnny Boy fanboy. First time catching a live stream, so I had to show my appreciation for you. Keep up the top tier content. Yo, thank you. I tell you what, if I shrugged off people who hated me initially because they were Johnny Boy fans, but then got converted to realizing they can enjoy this as well, you know, I would have no fans if I tried to send those people away. So that has never bugged me. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs and the Prime and the nice message. Nwpo trying to start his dribble, but doing so with Dralii in the midst of the play. Not easy to do. Dralii turns after grabbing the midfield boost. Nwpo's front flip. Slightly off target. Dralii! He's going to get a goal out of this. It seemed like he was in a dire situation. Zero boost. Lost the kickoff. Sitting in net, but no. Pre-flips out from under the top of the net and slams in the long shot for the goal. Dralii, wow. Enough speed. I mean, we saw Nwpo so many different times make that save where he somehow keeps that ball out. Finally, Dralii got enough power on it that it doesn't go in. Dralii losing the ball at the top of his car to start the dribble. It does result in really powerful flicks, but it also results in a bit more predictable offense. You can't slow down. You can't switch up your dribble. You can't pop the ball, take it for anything else. You are going to flick it as that ball is falling off the front of your car. You're just hoping the speed you can get at that late flip is enough that it doesn't matter. But Nwpo does cover it, as he's covered many shots from Dralii so far today. Dralii looking to punish Nwpo for an unbelievable dive to the back wall with very little boost, and of course Nwpo finds a way to recover. Now he's attacking from the ceiling on Dralii's dribble. He reaches the ball almost before Dralii does. Another dive by Nwpo, finds himself on the wrong side of the ball, on the back wall of his opponents. That's never been a problem for him. He's always found a way to make it work, and now he has a great possession. He's going to lean back off this one as he sees Dralii looking to try and challenge him high. He was hoping for a favorable 50, but instead he got a Dralii whiff. And now he has himself a tie game. Dralii. Front flip to the top left corner. Nwpo has the save. Nwpo now attacking the ball unsurprisingly. Can Dralii convert on it? He cannot. Nwpo makes his way back. Dralii, finally he's done it. He is doing his best to pick apart Nwpo. But because his recoveries are so quick, he's made it back to just about every one. This time, no boost to work with. Dralii does get it past him. Dralii, couple fakes. Keeps Nwpo frozen. Now a 7-5 lead. Dralii credited with a save. That one never really had a chance of going in. Nwpo was hoping he could catch Dralii being too aggressive defensively by cutting that ball directly in field instead of playing it to the side wall, like he was probably guessing Dralii was expecting. Dralii does not get caught. Now with a minute left to go, Dralii, long rolling shot is off the crossbar, out. Nwpo recovery, in and out of the net, has the save. And now his long shot should be controlled by Dralii, who decides to send the ball off the back wall. And Nwpo's follow-up gets nothing from it. Dralii has Nwpo flying around the field. Soft flick from Dralii. Not likely to convert, but potentially a safe option as he does steal Nwpo's back corner boost. Dralii now trying to bait Nwpo in as well as waste as much time as possible, and I think he's done it. Flipping off of the bump of Dralii, or sorry, off the bump of Nwpo onto him. He let it work for him as he won the race to the boost. Nwpo, a stylish last shot, and we'll never know if it was bouncing its way in because Dralii is forcing game 5. Game number 5, Dralii. What's on the line for him is ending the tournament now and not having to try and beat Nwpo a second time, as that is not an easy thing to do. Nwpo has $1,000 he could potentially get, but first he has to win this series and see if he can repeat it again, as he is approaching from the lower bracket in this double elimination tournament. It has been a tight battle between the two of these guys. Was it game 5 last time? I feel like it was. To be fair, there was a couple series that I felt were so close. They felt like game 5 even though they weren't. Nwpo is going to give... Oh, Dralii's not going to give Dralii a goal. Normally hitting that high off the backboard is a death sentence, but he had forced Dralii in the air defensively. So Dralii, instead of countering, was falling into the net. Nwpo, goal line 50. Will he convert for a goal? He tried to fake Dralii, and actually he did fake Dralii. I said try because it looked like Dralii might have backflipped off of it and actually stayed in position. But no, there was just enough of a window there to convert on the goal. Dralii won 3-2. Yeah, it was a game 5 the last time they played as well. Nwpo is trying to shift it this time slightly in his favor. And a minute in, he's up 2-0. Dralii, after the missed shot, the possession play. Not sure what Nwpo was planning there with that back wall pinch. Oh my god, this is what he was planning. Nwpo's a madman. Here I am trying to explain why it was a clear mistake. You know, Dralii gets to go win the boost over in the opposite corner. Could have made a play on the ball too, I felt like, but no. Nwpo just wants to be the one touching the ball. As long as he's the one touching the ball, it's all good. He'll follow it up. He'll figure it out in the opposite corner. The reason why it could be a bad idea is because Dralii probably wants to clear the ball to the corner and then wants to go try and win the race to the boost. And by Nwpo doing it for him, it means he gets to use all of his movement to win the race, which he did win the race. He won it by a healthy margin, but maybe Nwpo wanted that because it baited him a bit too far out of the net so that he couldn't get the save. Dralii needs to get on the board, and he needed to get on the board probably a little bit ago, but it doesn't hurt to win this kickoff now, and he actually slightly lost it, but was bumped into a great position for a shot. Dralii gets a second as well off of another kickoff that was forced into the blue half. We're trying to make something out of it. Could not. Dralii flick into the top shelf. Nwpo going to use the crossbar to help save it. Now Dralii slow dribble goal line saves. I mean, Dralii's been able to get through a few times, but still the level we've seen from Nwpo has been really impressive. Of course, I was complimenting his save, so he had to miss the next save. And he does miss this one. Dralii threatening that high shot all the way down to the ground. We have seen Nwpo a few different times now prep in defense on the back wall and get exposed by the low shot. But because he's been doing that, it means he's had a really good success rate on anything sent high. Nwpo trying to stay full speed constantly despite not ever resetting on 100 boosts. He flicked this ball into the corner and he dove himself so deep, almost slightly on the curve on that left wall. Never really fully able to recover from it. Now we're at a tie game. It seemed like Nwpo was just going to break out and tear away. We should have known better the way every single game so far has gone between these two. Dralii trying to undercut Nwpo. If he could have caught Nwpo, I could have carried him out of position and led to a great chance, but he didn't quite do it. Nwpo ahead of the ball. Not likely to get much off this air dribble. Dralii afraid maybe of trying to challenge and get bumps though. Decided it was better to just sit and wait. Nwpo very clearly wasn't going to be taking any sort of shot. Nice play by Nwpo. As he has low boost and looks to collect this dribble, he ran out of boost right as he flicked, but he had a ton to set it up. Dralii felt like he could turn and make a play on the ball. Nwpo just launched the side flip for a 5-4 lead. A minute and 37 for Nwpo now to try and play this and keep it. He had 4 straight goals, I think, before Dralii had 4 straight back. But he stopped him at just the right time. Dralii having a half flip to continue to cover this ball, and he did a great job to do so. Dralii forced not to go up and make a play on the ball because Nwpo threatening the demo. Nwpo rotating back at this angle does not allow Dralii to do anything. Dralii has to just turn away from the play and see if he can swing back around to make a play later. And Nwpo created himself an opportunity for a long shot. Nwpo flick. It's actually over. Dralii. I thought he was there, but somehow it sneaks past him. He resets on the 100. Oh, wow. Dralii could not get up in time. Nwpo wants to play some more Rocket League. A minute left to go. Dralii probably needs this kickoff. Otherwise, his chances are slipping away. You can see that in the way he's playing his aggression right now. Not much boost to work with, but feels the need to dive on the ball, see what he can make of it. Nwpo, he never slows down. He does miss this off the back wall, though. That was scoreable for him. Now 30 seconds. Dralii's going to dive. He has to. Nwpo maybe tried to go over the top of him, but it didn't work. I want to watch this back again. Normally you see players this late in the game start to go for low 50s in Nwpo's position because they know their opposition has to dive, has to challenge, cannot afford to back off the ball. And you can usually beat him for low 50s, but I tell you what, if you're just going to secure the game by winning the next kickoff goal, then you're in a fine position anyways. Dralii has to play a dribble, and a fast one at that, as he falls from the ceiling. The catch, the 50, it's not in, and I believe we have our bracket reset. That needed to be a bucket. Nwpo's going to try and style, and he will! Nwpo putting punctuation on this game. Dralii says next, not the next game, but the next entire series, as Nwpo has reset the bracket That is now two best of fives that are 1-1 between them. Winners finals was won by Dralii, but the first match of the grand finals won by Nwpo.